Hi everyone, this is Annie. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this back to school vest. It's great for any time. You could even wear it in the summertime as a tank top. Hectanuka 1 is an arts and crafts channel on a variety of subjects. So let's get started. This is very easy. So as you're working, you could add a contrasting color row of 2 rows of single crochet, or you could wait until you're totally done and you could just pass the contrasting color yarn through the stitches. Today I'm working with a size 6.5mm crochet hook and 1 strand of worsted weight yarn. To make this sweater, we're going to start with a chain that reaches from one underarm all the way across to the other underarm. So that's going to be different for everyone, but that's how you're going to start. You're going to make a chain that reaches from one side to the other. So when you have your foundation chain the correct length, you're just going to start double crochet in the 3rd stitch from the hook, and in each stitch all the way across the chain. So after you've double crocheted all the way across the row, chain 2 and turn. And you're going to double crochet across the row, working only in the back side of the stitch. So that means I will yarn over, insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch, make my double crochet, and I'm going to continue to work across the row, making double crochets in the back side of the stitch only, like that. Now you're going to continue to work that same row until your rectangle is as long as you need it to be. Okay, I have worked a total of 17 rows. I'm making ladies small. This was my foundation chain. I'm going to use this up at the neck because it won't have a tendency to stretch out as much because the foundation chain is a little more rigid. Because this is just double crochets, we're going to have to put something that's a little more rigid at the bottom, or the bottom of the sweater will all get stretched out. So I'm just going to chain 1 and turn, and I'm going to single crochet across the row. But this time you don't have to work only in the back stitch, but I'm going to skip every 4th stitch. So that was the equivalent of the 1st stitch, then that was a single crochet and single crochet, and I'm going to skip this stitch. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3, skip, 1, 2, 3, skip. So I'm going to do that all the way across the row, and then when I get to the end of the row I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and I'm going to single crochet in each one of these stitches. I'll come back and show you how that looks. Okay, I have worked 2 rows of single crochet here and here, and it's not very evident here in the finished garment, but it's not going to stretch as much, otherwise this would all stretch out. So you're going to make 2 identical pieces like this, one for the front and one for the back. Now you're going to make 2 pieces for the shoulder sections, and for adult, ladies adult small, I did a foundation chain of 20 stitches, and then I just did the same as I did for the main body. I just worked rows of double crochet, and I did 7 rows. You're going to attach them here at the top, and you're going to line up the outside edge with the outside of your rectangle and sew them on. And then you're going to flip it over and you're going to sew to the other side. And on these I also used my foundation chain to go around the neck, so there won't be any chance of it stretching out. Then down the sides, probably starting here, you're going to measure that on yourself. You're just going to sew these side seams together. To make this little accessory, I just took a torn strip of fabric and I looped it around in the shape of a bow. And then I just sewed a button in the middle and I pinned it to the front of the sweater.